Okay, so hello. Give me 5 seconds here. All right. Okay, looks like I'm live on two places. I'm just going to check really quick to make sure that I'm live. So hello, everyone. Nice to meet you and nice to see you again. So just bear with me 1 second while I just check. Today, Daily Dose of Hope, day 153. So I've been coming on almost consecutively for 153 days and for a daily dose of hope. And you might ask, what is a daily dose of hope? And what a daily dose of hope is just that. I was guided to come on every day as the energies on our planet are starting to increase and things are starting to get wackier and wackier. And as they do, every day, as the energies. Okay, so as they do, hold on a second. Somehow there's no video on Rumble. I don't know why there's no video on Rumble. This is interesting. This is fun technological stuff. I'm going to turn it off. Ouch. And turn it on again, see if it works. And did it work? Nope. No luck. All right, so I'm just going to turn it off. I don't know why that happens. So it seems to be working on YouTube, but it's not working on Rumble now. So the reason I'm doing this, the reason I'm doing it on two places, and the reason I'm also not using a multi-streaming thing is that my computer's a bit old, and I haven't yet I got a new computer, but I haven't had the time to actually, unbox it and do all this, set it all up. So this is the only way. But if recently YouTube tends to cut me off at different parts for some strange reason, because I'm, on the cutting edge and I'm talking about crazy things. Like love and hope and stuff like that. And, that's pretty dangerous stuff, but anyway, that's why I'm doing it on two places, just so that it's somewhere, and then I can copy it over. But, so bear with me just a few more seconds. I'm just going to check to see if it's there. So a daily dose of hope is usually in three parts. There's a bit of a talk, and then there's a short channeling, and then there is a pocket of peace. So a pocket of peace is a guided meditation. Okay, so guys, what I'm going to do is I'll keep this up on Rumble. It's just the audio. I'll take it down once it's finished and put up the visuals. Not that you really want to see me, but it's better than just looking at a black screen. So we'll just do it that way. And yeah, I'm sorry, Zakira55 or Zakirak. I can't seem to get the picture. If you go over to YouTube, there's a picture. I don't know why. The camera's on here. Hey, Stefan. Good to see you as well. I hope you're well. Let's see. I'm going to switch the camera really quick. Allow. Let's see if that's working. Yeah, I probably still have no video. So yeah, guys, if you're listening on Rumble, there's probably not going to be a video, but I will, if you want to just watch it with the video, when this is finished, I'll download it from YouTube and post it on YouTube or on Rumble. So that's how I'll do it. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. Hey, Stefan, and hello, everyone else out there. I hope you guys are all hopeful and well. And so what I wanted to talk about today, first of all, I wanted to talk about yesterday. So on Rumble, I wasn't able to end the live. So the live just kept going. So the YouTube live ended, but the Rumble live kept going. And I just figured, I'll just do another channeling then. Maybe that will help to end it. And so we did a little channeling at the end, a special channeling just over there. And it was Esmeralda. And Esmeralda came on to talk about how she as a mermaid, as what we think of as a mermaid, that she is both kind of human-like, humanoid, and also fish. And so she's not either, right? She's not human and she's not fish. And so people of that nature are, it's hard because they know what it's like to be human, they know what it's like to be aquatic, but they don't fit it in either places, because when they go into like a human place, they're different and they're not the same. And so there's, so basically wherever they go, they don't fit in. And but that what they learned as mermaids is that that was a wonderful thing, because it allowed them to understand so much about both worlds, and also allowed them to understand what it feels like to not belong, what it feels like to not fit in, and how it can be really, really hard. But if you can understand that feeling and overcome that feeling, kind of transcend it, that there's so much good that can come from that. And I just thought that was a wonderful, wonderful little channeling that she did. And over there, TTT Tracy commented that it was like a concierge channeling, and I like that. I like this idea of different types of channeling. You can do stealth channeling and concierge channeling and all kinds of stuff. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that Esmeralda thing, and because that's something that was in my mind this morning. It was just, yeah, because I can really relate to what she was talking about. That's kind of like similar. That's how always feel. Just don't seem to fit in any situation. And but it is what it is, and it's meant to be that way. I mean, we decided to come down and be experience this situation. And it does help you to have empathy and to understand many different types of people. Yeah, so it's a good thing. But so that I wanted to talk about that. Then I wanted to talk about, there was this thing in my town. There So in Japan, there are very few refugees. Well, up until a few years ago, I'm not sure if they changed that, but up until a few years ago, they're very strict about letting people come into the country as a refugee. And so there was these Afghanistan family, and they were refugees, and they came to my town, and they were offering online, like you can go to their house and have like Afghanistani food, you know, with an Afghanistan family. And I thought, oh, that's cool. So we went, and it was very, very good. The food was really good, lots of good food. But afterwards, the interesting thing. So in the conversation afterwards, the wife, it was a husband and wife, and I think their daughter, but their daughter was really shy, so didn't come out. But the wife, she asked me. She said, "What's your religion?" And I said, "I don't have a religion." She's like, "What? What are you?" And I said, "I don't know." It's like I like some stuff in Buddhism. I like some of the ideas, and then I like there's some things in Christianity that I find interesting, and then it's just a hodgepodge of different things that I just kind of take. And I think the whole Shinto idea is interesting, and shaman. And she just gave me this look, like it's just like, answer my question. I was like, oh. I was like, all right, my family, yeah, my family, they're a Christian, so I guess I'm Christian. She just breathed this sigh of relief. And I was like, so I imagine that in Afghanistan, it's just a serious conversation, and that relates to identity. Where do you identify? Who do you identify as? And with the religious kind of idea, I guess I haven't really studied much about Afghanistan social mores or anything like that, but I thought that was very interesting. And I thought, my answer, right, I imagine a lot of people might be upset about that, right? What does he believe in? He's not this religion, he's not that religion. Just like, no, I'm not really any religion. But I'm not atheist either. I believe in God, and I believe that there are all these amazing beings around us, and some of them, not so, amazing. and that they are all there, and there's God, and then there's all these other beings around, and some people tend to think that, oh, this person is a god or this person's a god, and that's fine as well. But I tend to think about, there's God, there's source, there's love, and then there's all these other beings that are maybe at a different stage of their development than we are, and some of the ones that are at a higher stage can help us, because they have a better perspective, that kind of stuff. They see more than we see. They have the But that doesn't mean that they're like God, they're just there. And so I think that all religions, basically that's the whole idea. I mean, we're worship, we're so not the idea of worship as well, to kind of, I don't worship God and I don't worship anyone. But I do communicate with many different beings, and I send love and blessings to many different beings. But the whole concept of worship also is a very complicated issue as well. Um, why would you need to worship something that you are? Why would you worship what you are? It doesn't make any sense. And then if there's something that isn't you, why would you worship that? Why would something that is higher than you, is more advanced than you, need anything from you, need your energy? That's always just a good sign that that's not something that you should spend your energy on, right? Because, yeah. And so that's the whole, I always find you get kind of caught up in that kind of area, of worship, and that concept of worship, and the idea of prayer, right? The idea of prayer from the Course in Miracles, I thought that was wonderful. Like, prayer is just a communion. It's just talking with God. It's talking with your higher self. It's just communication. And like this concept of worship, yeah, as I just find it to be, we are on a level playing field. Maybe it's just like, if there's someone at your job or at your school that's maybe an upperclassman, you don't worship that person. Oh, that person, he's 2 years ahead of me, he must know so much, I worship him. No, just like, oh, he's, you're my kind of senior, whatever, you've seen more, I can maybe ask you some advice, but I don't worship you. And I think that's a similar idea. But those are the two things I wanted to talk about, and yeah, that's about it. And then I'm going to go into channeling, and I'm going to ask about, actually, something I wanted to ask about. This is really, I guess, in the sense, frivolous, right? But I was thinking about, in Japan and in like a lot of Asia, there's this thing where people are born. There's this thing where people are born with this thing. Uh, I don't know what it's called in English, and I don't know in Japanese what it's called. It's a bluish mark on right at the bottom of your spine, and it's something, I forget, it was a Mongolian something or other, and everyone's got it, right? Born kind of Asian, especially like in Japan. I'm not sure about all of the tribes in China, but it's Mongol Ruhang or something like that, the mark of the Mongol, and it's just this blue thing, and it goes away after a few. I guess I don't know how long, but it just goes away. But when you're born, people have it, and it's just very interesting. And I was thinking about, like, my cat today. My cat, whenever she comes around, she uses her tail to kind of show her emotion. Her tail kind of, will kind of brush by you to kind of show her feeling. And I was just thinking, oh, that's such an emotional tail. And I was thinking, emotional tale. We often talk about stories as tales. The stories tell tales, and they tell emotions. We tell our emotions through tales. And I was just thinking, maybe. So we used to have, right. So a lot of people, there's a theory, and again, I'm no anthropologist or scientist or anything. I'm just a guy talking. But the theory that maybe it's possible we might have had tails, and that's what that mark was. And so my question is, yeah, did we used to have tails? And what did we use them for? And why did we lose them? All right. So just a little fun question for today. And then anything else that they need to express to us. So here we go. Hmm. Greetings. We are that one that you know of as Yeshua, and we're here, and we're here, and we're here. And what we would tell all of you is that you are such beautiful souls moving through these beautiful times so gracefully, so gracefully. You might think that you're clumsily wandering through these times, but from our perspective, you're moving through all of these times so gracefully. It is such a wonderful thing to watch how you are overcoming all of these things with love, how you are overcoming all of these things with love. And sometimes things can get overwhelming, and but you come up the next day, you wake up the next day, and you go through your day with love and with peace, trying to find the peace as much as possible. Sometimes it's harder to find than other times, but you struggle so wondrously, so gracefully through your days. And we would just say thank you so much for all of the beautiful work that you do. And well, talking about history, the history that is taught to you on your planet, history is a very powerful tool that is used on your planet. If you knew your true history, your culture would change overnight. Things would shift and change so dramatically. It would be quite surprising and a bit jarring as well at first for you to know this. But yes, your history has been controlled, it has been taken over. All of the things that you're taught about your history, many of those things are not true, and many of them are skewed. There are a lot of things that are not true, is what we would say about your history. Your history is more grand than you could ever imagine. There's so much more to all of you than you can ever imagine. These short histories, these biographies that you have of your family members and tracing your family back, there's so much more to this. There's so much beauty and there's so much grandeur to where you come from. You come from amazing places, you come from amazing things. And so, for example, we will take this idea of the tails. Yes. So, humans do not have tails now, do they? No. But did they have tails? Yes. Not all the humans, however, but there were humans who did have tails, and they used these tails to communicate and also to travel around. What happened though is that the tails became, well, we would say they were, how would we say this? The DNA, your DNA has been played with, you might say, throughout your history, your human history. There has been a lot of things that were done to your DNA, and this is not a recent thing. This is a thing. This is an ancient thing. This is something very, very ancient, and it is a wonderful thing for all of you, though, because your DNA contains magic. Your DNA contains so much history. So, as this being talks about this country that he lives in, the country of Japan, as being an encyclopedia of ancient histories, of lost civilizations, in the same way, that is what your DNA is as well. Your DNA is a combination of so many uh, different DNAs from all over the universe. You have so many different beings that have contributed their DNA to you. You are amazing beings for that, even just for that purpose, that idea. You have so much history within you. You are walking encyclopedias of fallen civilizations, of fallen worlds, of fallen universes. You, in just your DNA, you contain so much. And then this connection that you have, this direct connection that you have with God, makes you such amazing beings. You are, in that sense, you are the chosen ones. It is often stated that there are those that are the chosen ones on your planet. And what we would say is that you are all of you who are on this planet are the chosen ones. You were chosen to come down here to save the world. You were chosen to come down here to save not just this planet, but the whole universe. You are the chosen ones, all of you, all of you. There is not just a portion of you that are the chosen ones. You are all the chosen ones. And we would like to make this clear to all of you that this idea that there are only a small portion of you that were chosen is a silly idea, but one that is held on to very strongly. but still quite silly from our perspective. You are all very holy, and you have come down here at a very holy time on your planet to enact change on your planet, to bring the love that you are, the love that is you, the love from all of these different civilizations and the love of God down onto this planet, to bring all of the beauty from all of these civilizations that you can create through your hands once you start to connect with who you truly are, the amazing things that you are able to create. And once your true history starts to evolve, once your true history starts to be revealed more and more, the pace will start to speed up. At this moment, we are at a place of crumbs, but it will start to increase and increase until it will be a sort of an avalanche of information about who you truly are and where you truly come from. And it is a beautiful time that is coming. And this is part of this ascension idea. It is time, it is time, it is time. You have the capacity to know who you truly are and where you truly come from, and to be in connection with your true energetic and lovely power. You are encyclopedias of ancient civilizations. There is so much information that is stored within you that you have the ability to interact with. You have the ability to bring forward. We look forward to this amazing renaissance on your planet of all of this art and all of this music and all of these ideas that have been veiled for so long. And it is time, it is time, it is time that have been veiled for so long, and it is time, it is time, it is time for you to connect with your true history, with who you truly are, with your true power. We are that one that you know of as Yeshua. All right. So yeah. All right. We're all the chosen ones. This is very fitting for many of the things that are happening within the news. I will make it very vague. I'm sure you understand what's happening. Yes, we are all the chosen ones. So what I'd like to do is to get into a daily dose of hope. And so what this is a guided meditation. And yeah, it was started by Sanat Kumara, and I'm just continuing on the tradition. And I've got my drum here, and I'm just going to drum out a nice kind of relaxing rhythm here. And yeah. So today's daily dose of hope for July 31st, 2024 at 5:28 in the afternoon is one about connecting with our true history. So allowing us to connect with who we really are, connect with our DNA that has all of these different civilizations and all of these different beings from all of these different planets. And we are gifted with so much. And it's time. So let's get into that. Let's get into the time of connecting to our true power, our true history. So I'd like you guys to take 3 deep breaths. You can take more or less if you want. I'm going to take 3. When you breathe in the light of unconditional love and power of who you are. And when you breathe out all that stuff that you don't need anymore, all those worries and regrets, fear and sadness. I don't need that anymore. All right, so here we go. Breathe in. Hold it for a few seconds. Good. Now breathe out. You're breathing out all that stuff that you don't need anymore. Yeah. Okay, breathe in. Hold it for a few seconds. Good. Then breathe out. Breathe out all that stuff that you don't need anymore. Last time, breathe in. Hold it. Let out all that stuff that you don't need anymore. All right. So now we're surrounded by the light of unconditional love. Just surrounds us, and it makes us feel so good. It makes us feel like we're home. There's nothing that we have to do. There's nowhere that you have to go. There's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to regret. There's no fear. There's no anger. There's no sadness. There's no pain. This is unconditional love. This is what you truly are. And when you connect with this, you're connecting with what is real. All that other stuff is not real. The love is real, though. All right, so you are connected to the light of unconditional love, and it's like this mist surrounds you. Nothing that you have to do, nowhere you have to go. You're just here in this amazing energy. Ah, good. And then expand that energy out into your room. Everything in your room is surrounded by the love of unconditional love. The windows, the doors, the door frames, the doorknobs, the pencils, the pens, the tables, the desks, the instruments, everything is just unconditional love. And when you look at them, you can see that they're glowing. It's all glowing with love because this is your love. You created all these things with your beautiful energy. And you're just imbuing them with a light of unconditional love. All right, now this love is getting bigger and bigger, surrounding now. Your whole town is surrounded by love. Everyone around you in the whole town, your whole city is just stopping what they're doing and say, I feel really good right now. I haven't felt this good in so long. This is amazing. I love this. I've been searching all over the world, trying so hard, doing all these different things, spending all this money, working so hard all the time, looking for this, but it's right here. There's nothing that I have to do to get it because it's mine. It's my birthright. This love is mine. And I've been fooled into thinking that I gotta look outside myself. It's right here. It's always been right here. It's never left me. So all the people around the world are saying, yeah, my love is right here. I don't have to go out anywhere to get this love. And look how powerful that is. Look at the power of that feeling, because that's the feeling that will topple this whole false matrix that we're surrounded by. This is the love that you are. And this is the love of creativity. This is the love that everyone can start to create heaven on earth, the heaven that they want to see, the life that they want to see. By getting into this space of love and feeling like you're more home than you've ever felt before, you can create change around you just by getting in this love. You don't create from fear and anger. You create from here, this space in between spaces. This is the space of creation. Now you're creating your world right now. The whole world is creating its world, and you can feel the reverberations around the whole world. The whole world is in love, 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 love. You are making love, 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 because you're full of love and making love, and you are love. You've never stopped being love. You just forgot that you were love. Just look at everything around you now. The whole world is surrounded by this love. Look at all that fear and anger and sadness just slip away. Everyone's saying, where's that stuff going? Where did it come from? I don't know, but I don't need it anymore. All I need is this feeling of love. And it's so powerful. It just lights up the whole world. People are looking from other galaxies down at this planet, and they're just seeing sparks of energy. They're seeing this blazing light coming from all of our hearts, and they're saying, what are those humans doing down there? My goodness, are they coming into to their power? Has it finally come to that time? Wow, what a beautiful time. And we're connecting to our true history, our history of love, and our history that we have so much beautiful things within us, so much power to enact change and to create beautiful pieces of artwork, beautiful buildings, beautiful lives, beautiful worlds where we're all happy, where we all win. This isn't a game where everyone loses. One person wins, the other people lose. This is not the Olympics. This is the world of love. This is where we all win. This is not that type of game. This is a game where everyone wins wins. Everyone gets love. Everyone gets the gold prize. There's not one person to get. We all get the gold prize. Love, and we're all creating our own gold prize, our own world. And there's more than enough space in this world for all of us. This is a pocket of peace for July 31st. Where are we at again? 5:35 Japan Standard Time, 2024. I hope you guys are hopeful. I know I am, and I hope to see you guys. I hope to see you guys soon. Maybe tomorrow, hopefully, if everything goes well. And I hope you guys are all hopeful. And yeah, so ciao for now. Sorry over there at Rumble. Sorry for the video problems. I still don't know what's going on, but hopefully that'll be fixed. All right, so ciao for now. All right.